synthesizer, but I sing it as sanitizer because I feel it's topical and it makes me. By the way, this is why I'm always reluctant to repeat what people text us or call us with or whatever, because people are jumpy, and I'm in a position where I in no way ever want to broadcast misinformation, especially now. Mike DeWine has recommended that voting across the state be extended until June 2nd, is what the headline is. He does not have the power to postpone an election.
We got an email from our bosses saying that he did.
Saying that he did what?
Governor Mike DeWine has postponed Election Day until June 2nd because of the coronavirus situation, but absentee voting can continue until then.
Well, absentee voting, yeah, but the governor does not have the power to postpone an election. He would like to extend voting amid the outbreak in the state. Absentee ballots are permitted. Well, okay. It just says his recommendation is that in-person voting not take place until June 2nd.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying. It's like, there's a lot of information that's out there on a variety of things, and obviously your A block and B block are going to be coronavirus. But I mean, when it comes to an election year, you certainly don't want,
Well, in that same email from, like I said, our higher-ups said that he ordered the closing of fitness centers, bowling alleys, recreation centers, movie theaters, indoor water parks, and trampoline facilities.
Well, I read that.
I know, indoor trampoline
Bill
parks.
was going to go trampolining, too. What I had read, for the time being, I guess, it doesn't matter now, but local chains were only going to sell 50% of their capacity tickets, so the people could be far enough away.
Mm-hmm.
But I also read that it was the worst weekend for the box office since 1998.
What happened in 98?
A bunch of crap movies. I don't know. I mean, Wedding Singer came out that weekend.
Okay.
They said it was the worst weekend for the box office since January 14th, 1998. Wedding Singer came out then, which by all accounts, good movie. It made like $130 million. A movie called Fallen, where Denzel Washington was a cop who gets possessed, right? There's like a thing that's jumping from people to people.
He's not possessed, but something's following him around.
There you go.
It jumps from person to person, yeah.
John Goodman's in it. Half Baked came out that weekend.
And so did Titanic.
I don't think so. 1998?
When did Titanic
might have come out that year, but I don't know that it came out that weekend.
I think earlier in the year.
Neil Brennan said that the same weekend that Half Baked premiered, Titanic did, and it blew him out of the water, which is why their movie never did well.
Good pun.
What?
I didn't see.
He did say that, but I don't know if it came out that exact same week
or just
if
that same year.
It was around the same time.
Came out Christmas of '97, so a few weeks before.
But it was still like number one at the box office till like
forever
February, and it was still doing well at the box office until March.
Yeah, Titanic was still crushing everything that opened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Movie called Hard Rain, which was a Christian Slater bank robbery movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't remember
Him and Morgan
that one.
Freeman. Anyway.
I like a hard rain. I don't want a soft rain.
Yeah!
Give me that hard rain.
Yeah, but I feel like country music is populated primarily by soft rain.
You think?
Every Rascal Flatts song is about rain, as I understand it.
No, it is not.
Well, it sure sounded like when I saw them.
They have one song about rain.
Oh, they have many more than one.
They
one
have
wouldn't
a
jump out
rain
at
song.
One wouldn't jump out at me. I remember taking Gwen to see them years ago because she likes them, and I was like, "Is every song about rain?" She was already upset with me because I was not having fun. I was trying to be a good guy, but. So, yeah, bad BO. This worst movie weekend in 20 years this past weekend. Because we were talking on Friday about the fact that they were not postponing the Vin Diesel Bloodshot movie.
Mm-hmm. And I thought it was going to do better, and it still did terrible.
Well, nobody's going out.
I know, but it still did. I don't think it was going to do that well anyway.
It didn't even crack $10 million. And then they released that movie, The Hunt, that they postponed because everybody got their undies in a twist because it's a bunch of, like, lefties hunting deplorables or something. Remember that movie was out like a year, or they were going to put out a year ago? They finally dropped that.
That did terrible.
Yeah, nothing did well.
No.
People aren't going to the movies.
I mean, even like Pixar's movie, Onward, is bombing because nobody's going to the movies. And like Pixar usually makes bank at the box office.
Yeah. Did you hear about the dudes in Tennessee who thought that they would price gouge on hand sanitizer, and now they're stuck with 18,000 bottles of it?
Mm-hmm. No, I did not hear about
You didn't hear this? Yeah.
No.
This has been going around over the weekend.
I heard about the kid that was like selling squirts of hand sanitizer at his school, but
$1 a squirt?
Squirt, squirt.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
He needs to stop playing with God. That's the same thing I tried to do, and I ended up with swine flu.
Yeah, swine flu.
Yeah, these guys
It's
are
two
jerks.
brothers.
Matt and Noah Colvin Two brothers in Tennessee. They took a 1,300-mile road trip through Tennessee and into Kentucky, and they bought up all the hand sanitizer they could find. They were going to sell it for a huge profit on Amazon and eBay. Apparently, they didn't realize price gouging is illegal, but whatever, right? Some people will go, hey, it's supply and demand. But there's fine print on Amazon. You can't price gouge people for stuff. Anyway, their accounts got shut down. Price gouging is illegal in Tennessee, illegal in, I believe, every state. So
there are still plenty of states where you can have sex with an animal, and it's not illegal.
But don't you dare
price
charge.
Gouging,
You don't get to uptick the price on toilet paper.
That's right.
Come on now.
That's right. You can gouge an animal's nether regions with your own genitalia.
Not the Charmin bear.
Just do not. So the Attorney General of Tennessee started investigating, and they eventually decided to donate it all to a local church. But these guys were convinced that they were going to make a fortune, and they would have.
How many thousands?
but they lost a lot of money now.
They bought 18,000 bottles. I think they sold 1,000. So they have 17,000 bottles of hand sanitizer left. Now, I haven't doctored this clip I'm going to play you. I just pulled it from the interview because one of the brothers agreed to do an interview. So when they ask him if he regrets what he did, I did not add any dead air. This guy takes a long time to think about whether or not he regrets what he did.
With business, there's wins and there's losses, and this is a situation where cutting my losses is the right thing to do. The bulk of it was purchased with just driving around to retail stores in the Chattanooga area. The pricing on Amazon was definitely higher than retail.
Would you say you're sorry?
Sorry for purchasing. Sorry for buying all of this. No, I don't think that I would.
Jesus. That's amazing.
Because in his mind, he's like, hey, supply and demand.
What upsets me about people like this is that the panic buyers, and they're buying 14 gallons of milk, and it's like, okay, one, you're never going to drink all that in the 10 days before it goes bad, and it's making for people who actually really need it not be able to get it, and it drives me absolutely insane when people act like this, because people are doing this right now with everything. With, I need 450 cans of frozen peas, but you don't need that much right now. And I don't know how to
It's a metaphor
make people
for what
understand
they can
that.
It's a metaphor for what they can control. Like, they feel like
but what
the
are you
world is
gonna do?
chaos. I can control how much toilet paper I have. This is the one thing. Everybody poops. I know I'm going to use it. That's something I can put to use eventually. So I'm going to buy up as
You got
much.
to store it somewhere, and then you got it's like.
But that's a
you got,
non-issue
toilet
to them.
paper tables and stuff because you have so much toilet paper they have to turn it into furniture.
They can put it in the
like they
trunk
do
of their
with the
car.
buckets.
They can put it in the trunk of their car or in a closet or something like that. They're looking at what can I control right now. It's like a mind thing. I don't know. But they just want some type of stability, and they're not getting it from their leaders. They're not getting it from their town or like the people around them.
So 20 gallons of milk makes you feel like you can have stability?
Yes,
I don't
because
understand
I
it.
bought
It's part
that
of that
and I
great
can-
American spirit of generosity we hear
Well,
so
that's what
much
I'm saying.
about.
Like, you don't need that.
That has
Leave
no
it for
evidence
someone
to
who
support
does.
it.
If you are in quarantine and you want to do the gallon challenge,
You're going to throw up anyway.
right? But you're gonna, you got a big family. You want a few attempts to do it.
Mary, I stocked up on family-size boxes of Lucky Charms, all right? Family-size
Well,
boxes.
you have a family.
We have 3 people. I cannot... make no mistake, I eat them myself. I cannot eat those in good conscience with fewer than 15 gallons of milk at my disposal.
Makes me mad.
Also, gas is cheap.
Gas is real cheap.
No one's bitching about like.
Yeah, stock up on gas.
Yeah. Why aren't you stocking up on gas? 26 gallons of gas.
It's already cheap for me because I use the Get Upside app, Bill.
What's
Listen.
that?
What is it?
Here's a couple of dudes who wrote a song about the other dudes in Tennessee.
Well, I took a good look at the struggling nation, Googled up the definition of inflation, took my brother on a shopping spree, bought all the disinfectant in Tennessee. I got a whole chem lab in my pickup truck, 5-ounce bottle, that's $38. Penny up, douchebags, nothing's free. Give me all your money, but don't touch me. I'm an asshole. I'm a really big asshole. I don't care about no one but me.
There you go. So, you got to have a little bit of harmony and a keyboard, and you're good to go.
I did look this weekend, and I didn't see anybody uploading any OnlyFans. I think everyone's really afraid. So.
Alan, those extreme couponers aren't looking that stupid anymore now, are they? Yeah, they still look stupid.
They still look stupid.
Yeah. Just because their time has finally come. Yeah. Well, but, people go supply and demand. I go, yeah, but that's why there's price gouging laws, because people are not generous. They're panicky and selfish and whatever, so you have to create thing that says, hey, don't buy everything of one thing.
It's so frustrating.
Because people won't come to that conclusion on their own.
So are you telling people to not panic?
Don't panic.
Or panic more?
Don't panic. Panic less.
Just be aware.
I don't know how much I counted yesterday between like soup and frozen dinners and whatever. I probably have enough food for like 2 weeks. I don't know if I would need more than that, but I'm only one person. So I'm like, worst case scenario, what? I get to lose a little weight? God forbid, like.
Yeah, I feel like people are going to be loading. I was watching some news coverage from somewhere, not locally, and they were just talking to people like, I'm probably just going to sit home, get fat, eating chips. And I'm like, yeah, there's probably a lot of people, There's going to be a baby boom, and people are going to be putting on weight.
I did eat most of my snacks.
Most of your snacks.
But my meals I still have, is what I'm saying.
All right.
Alcohol? Everybody good on alcohol?
Yeah, my girlfriend stocked up today.
Full bar cart. Yeah.
I have a bottle of chartreuse I never opened if anybody wants it.
There's a reason you never opened that. And spoiler alert, never will.
What is it?
It's green chartreuse. I like the yellow and the green chartreuse are two different. It's like herbal, 138 herbs or something like that.
You're speaking
is what
Japanese
it's
to
made
me. I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of that in
It's
my life.
not an aperitif, a digestif. It's one of those you have after. I'm serious.
Digestif, yeah. Not an aperitif, a digestif.
It's when you have after dinner. That
like a
kind of gets
cognac or
everything
something.
going, and yeah.
Gotcha, okay.
But I really enjoyed it, and a girlfriend of mine got it for me when I moved into my apartment, and it's been sitting on my
I'll
shelf.
take it
You can
because
have
I'll
it.
add it to my bar.
Yeah, it's one of those you just put like on ice after dinner, and you have a little bit, and it kind of clears the palate. I also have 2 extremely aged sour beers because those have been in my fridge
Extremely
for 2
aged.
years.
They didn't start out as sour beers, but they ended up as sour. And people are telling me, you do know you can freeze milk. You ever had thawed out milk?
No,
No.
I
It
don't freeze
never
in milk.
tastes right. You can physically freeze milk, yes. Don't know why you would.
I don't either.
But it never, when you thaw milk, boy, I've had milk accidentally freeze before, like maybe you got the fridge up too high or
Yeah.
something. It's on the top rack. It's not good, boy. I mean, listen, in a pinch, you go with what you got.
I
But
just don't use that much milk either.
I can't.
Then
But my
why are you
sis-
so mad about people hoarding it?
I was talking to my sister about it, and she said that she went to go get milk for her baby who needs it
Yeah.
and couldn't
Tell that
because it
baby
was
to
gone.
latch.
No. Not
It's her
every woman
fault.
can produce.
Not latch. Desperate times, desperate measures. You better latch, baby, unless you're gonna die.
Tell that baby to latch. Why isn't that baby latching? Make the mom all
glad you make
insecure.
I'm glad you make yourself laugh so hard.
It's funny.
Oh, he really does, boy.
This is a
He's
big deal.
gay.
Right, but didn't he go?
I like how she goes, he's gay. Add that to the list of everyone loves Tom Hanks.
Sam Smith is gay.
Sam Smith is gay. What?
But he's non-binary now.
He's
right?
non-binary
Oh,
now.
I didn't know that.
They are non-binary now. So hard to do.
Oh my gosh! That's what you were saying. Yeah,
Yes.
you were confusing me. I was like, they. Yeah, it's a duo, but we're talking about Sam
Oh,
Smith. Yeah, he's
I
a they.
see.
Or damn it,
They are gay.
I'm trying to be.
Oh my
it's
God.
so.
It's a lot. Well, yeah,
I'm gonna
Try.
I'll need some time to be. I got other things going on right now.
I didn't know that
Sam Smith.
Sam Smith was a duo.
No, disclosure is a
This-
Okay,
this
okay,
one
I don't
song
know.
is a duo.
I don't know anything about all this stuff.
Yeah, this was one song with just the two
no
of them.
milk to freeze.
Yeah.
I let you on you.
Yeah.
Tell your sister don't hate me.
She won't.
Alan, I watched a lady spend $750 at Mark's yesterday.
That's,
Get everything
buy
in
a Mark's?
I was gonna say,
Right.
get everything
She
in
got the
Mark's.
lights on.
Cash only.
She got
I
the parrot
spent
too.
like 100 when I went, mainly on frozen dinners and soup, but that's what I'm saying. I feel guilty where I'm like, do I really need this much? Do I need to have this much when other people who have bigger families do definitely need it? Nobody else feels like
Donate it.
feel guilty. Well, I haven't gone and bought more, but that's what I'm saying is like that instinct in me and maybe I'm going to shoot myself in the foot when everything shuts down in a week and I'm out of food. But it's like,
Yeah, grow your own, man.
grow my own soup?
Yes, grow your own soup.
How?
Your own
Free
vegetables.
soup, you know.
Just get yourself a window box. Toledo window box.
This really is the worst time to move out of the ground. I could have just opened the window, planted some
foraged
soup,
right out the-
planted some soup.
Yeah. What is that? It smells so good. It's my soup plant.
My soup garden.
It's right outside. Yummy.
I'm just gonna live off of smoothies these next couple weeks because I don't
You
grocery
won't.
shop.
How are you going to live off smoothies?
I put an entire meal inside the blender and I'm just gonna drink it.
Pot pie? Roast?
No, I'm talking about like Uber Eats. I'm gonna go to get a Chinese restaurant, dump it in there, like the lo mein noodles, the broccoli,
oh my
the chicken.
God, that is the worst thing I've ever heard.
If you do that, please do it on the air.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's make this
A
entertaining.
lo mein smoothie?
Yeah.
Oh, bleh.
Hey, is this Uber Eats? Yeah, I'd like it because like you call them.
Yeah.
Hello, Uber Eats. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to bring me a lo mein smoothie, please. I want a pot pie smoothie. Thank you. I'm gonna hang up now, Uber Eats. Alan, there's gonna be a lot of Christmas babies named Corona. Yeah, probably.
I've seen that meme going around. That'll be like a goofy spelling of coronavirus will be like the most popular baby name.
Yeah, K
I
apostrophe
don't know how to name
U
my
R.
baby that.
There's a lot of summer babies already too. I wonder what world are they gonna just be born in? It's gonna be chaos.
World's always in chaos.
Not always.
Always. Some part of the world is
Subtle-
always in chaos.
Subtle chaos though, like manageable
Subtle chaos. Yeah,
Manageable.
right. Tell that to Africa. Well, all kinds of subtle chaos over there. Again, I was watching this pandemic show on Netflix, and they're like, yeah, we're going to be dealing with stuff that the rest of the world deals with all the time.
But we don't want to, Alan.
We're privileged.
Be that as it may. Be that as it
Do
may.
these pandemics even know that we don't have the healthcare system to deal with all this?
Gonna get the poor
Pretty
people
rude.
first.
Pretty rude.
It's not going to get the poor people first. Poor people are used to not going to the doctor.
That's my mindset.
Poor people are used to living with minimal
Poundcake,
things.
in this scenario, are you one of the non-poor people?
No, in my mind,
Oh.
I'm not one of the poor people.
But in reality, you are.
Fine. I said that.
In my mind.
Poor people have been living off canned goods for years.
I've been
They're
trying to
fine.
relax myself in the hot tub every day. I'm just like, all these miserable people in the
Maybe
world.
that's why you're sick right now.
Hot tub.
Yeah, you've been
Too
in a
much hot tub. It's
Well,
throwing off your equilibrium.
Well, it's been.
You're in that human bouillabaisse all the time. Get out of there.
I did get water in my ear.
He
and
is
that's
making
part-
his own
that's what
soup.
it is. Yeah.
He's making his
Poundcake
own soup. Cool.
But it's made my skin look gorgeous. Like my psoriasis damn near has gone away because of
Well,
sitting in
sure,
the hot
when
tub all
you're
night.
steeping in man goo,
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure
you're
it'll do something
passing out.
to you.
Steeping in mango just got rescheduled for the summer.
It's all protein. Come on, man.
Okay, maybe my ear hasn't drained as much. Like, gotta get all
Your
the
ear
water
has
out.
to drain.
Yes, but there's been
And you have
many
water in
other
it?
things draining into that hot tub.
You don't know how uncomfortable it is to walk around being clogged all day. So,
341.
damn it, no!
Do you think none of us have ever had a clogged up head before?
I clog up once a month, man, for about a week.
341? Back to back.
When you go to the box doctor. Yeah. Yeah, no wonder you don't go. You never use it. Why would you have the doctor
I'm
checking
not
it out?
certainly not going to use it anytime soon.
Yeah, I know.
We're going on 2 months.
Yep.
Yeah,
Whoa.
6 weeks.
Alan, chicken pot pie, my 3 favorite things. That does sound delicious. Yeah. Anyway, okay, I've got a break. Hey, I'll have Primus tickets for you later. Again, we're looking towards the summer. Primus, Wolf Mother, and The Sword are the openers on the Cleveland date. June 27th at Jacobs Pavilion at Nautica. Primus doing Rush as a tribute to Kings in its entirety this summer. So if you're a Rush fan, and if you like Primus, I assume you are, it'll be a good show. 35192 on a text for anything. We'll be back after these.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio.